New York is the greatest city in America with a dark secret. It's also home to the most abortions per year in America. EMCFrontline.org believes every heartbeat is a life before and after birth. EMC stands for Expectant Mother Care, providing free pregnancy counseling, practical resources like ultrasounds, postpartum, and educational support. If you have a positive pregnancy test, don't panic. Call us to verify your pregnancy with an ultrasound. EMCFrontline.org. Make a donation today and help save a life.
This year, because of your support, we are on track to serve over 1,700 unique patients with over 5,700 life-affirming medical services, including optimal health coaching. We also provided over 6,300 material items, such as maternity and baby clothes, diapers, and formulas to moms in need. At Real Options, we offer life-affirming reproductive health care services at all 5 of our clinic locations. We provide well woman care, STD testing and treatment, ultrasounds, and prenatal care. One of the key services we provide is abortion pill reversal treatment, a protocol that we use when a woman changes her mind after taking the first abortion pill and decides to stop the abortion process. Our medical director, Dr. Mary Davenport, was part of the original team that developed this protocol. Many people may not realize that 70% of all abortions at Planned Parenthood Marmonte, the affiliate in our area, are all from the medication abortion pill. One of our patients, Bree, shared her experience with us after taking the abortion pill. Although it's difficult to hear about the trauma women suffer during a medication abortion, Bree wanted to share with us what she went through.
I felt helpless. I felt angry with myself. I felt stupid. I'm only 20. I'm not even 21 yet. You know, I can't have a baby with somebody, you know, first of all, I'm not in love with. Second of all, he's much older than I am. You know, I just wasn't prepared for that. So I decided it was best for myself that I have an abortion. The lady I talked to, she didn't have any emotion towards me at all. They kind of just said, okay, you can have your baby or you can have an abortion. And that was it. And I was already leaning towards an abortion. And so they kind of ran with that. They said that you could have an in-office procedure, and they do like a vacuum, or you can do it at home. So I decided I was going to do it at home. They made it sound like, okay, you're going to have like some mild cramping, you know, it's probably going to feel like your period and stuff like that. No, this was not. This was like severe cramping, and I was in so much pain, and I was bleeding. Not only that, like I felt lightheaded, I felt ill, I was throwing up. I had actually passed out on the toilet, you know, using the restroom. My boyfriend had to pick me up and put me back in bed. It was an awful experience to do that. And then you just feel like, you know, you're killing your baby, and then you have to see everything come out. It was horrible. You don't have counseling after. They kind of just send you on your way and, okay, hope for the best, you know, type deal. You know, after everything was said and done, you know, you're still stuck with, God, I killed my baby, and what do I do now? People think it's a quick fix. You think about, you know, what could have been, you know, years pass by, and I think about, gosh, I would have a 7-year-old right now.
All UC and Cal State universities will start offering the abortion pill in 2023. A UC San Francisco study estimates that 1,038 UC and Cal State students will get an abortion each month. And at San Jose State, they estimate that at least 13 to 20 women a month will access abortion pills, which is why it's so important that we continue our campus outreach presence at San Jose State and other Bay Area universities. In California, abortion is 100% funded with no copay through Medi-Cal or private insurance. Many women also purchase the abortion pill online, and there are over 70 websites to choose from. But with access increasing, concerns are rising among some in the medical community about risks to women who choose this option.
Leading up to the approval of the abortion pill, there were clinical trials in the United States, and there were many protections for women. Women were seen by a physician. The physician had to have hospital privileges within 10 miles of where the woman lived and took the abortion pills. There needed to be an ultrasound before the pill was given, and this would make sure that the woman's pregnancy was in the uterus and not an ectopic pregnancy. An ectopic pregnancy is a pregnancy in the tube, and if a woman's fallopian tube has a pregnancy in it, it can rupture and be a life-threatening event. So this was actually very important to have that safety factor in there. The length of pregnancy matters because the pill works less and less depending on how far along the pregnancy is. There can be more tissue left behind, more complications in later pregnancies. Immediately after the abortion pill was approved, all these regulations were taken away. The danger of that for women not under medical supervision is they can have infections, incomplete abortions, hemorrhage, ectopic pregnancy with the do-it-yourself abortions. These are powerful medications. Okay, and women shouldn't be put in the position to handle this alone.
We are so thankful to be under the leadership of Dr. Davenport and the years of knowledge that she imparts to our medical team. Every day we get to see God do beautiful miracles in the lives of the women and preborn babies we care for. We are all witnesses to these stories. Each individual patient has unique circumstances and experiences that led her to Real Options, and God is with her through it all. Let's hear from Bree again to see what her experience was like at Real Options the second time she found herself pregnant.
I saw the ad and it was Real Options and it said, a free pregnancy test, free ultrasound, and then it named the location. And my boyfriend was like, what's going on? I thought we were gonna have an abortion, I thought we were gonna, and I told him, I was like, I'm gonna go get, I'm gonna go to this clinic and I'm gonna go have an ultrasound. Because I wanna see the baby. And then we'll decide from there. I got into a counseling room and I talked to this lady. I talked to her for a really long time. I cried. I'd never been able to cry and talk about my abortion with somebody else that, that didn't know me. And that was so compassionate about how I felt and had, it basically told me it was okay to feel the way that I felt. And there are plenty of other options besides having an abortion. I was about 4.5 months, 5 months pregnant. I had decided that, we had both decided, my boyfriend and I decided that we wanted to parent. I felt that's what the Lord wanted me to do, and I felt right and good about my decision. My son was born December 18th. We decided on Noah Alexander Sanchez. I was immediately in love when I saw him. I'm so happy that I was able to go to Real Options and have all of my options laid out on the table. From the time that I went in, it was just so beautiful, everything, and positive. And that's what the Lord is. The Lord is beauty and positivity and love. And I got that from Real Options. I'm so blessed that I saw the commercial on TV. And now, because of Real Options, I was able to see all my options and make a decision that was best for me and have my son. And he's the light of my life.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Choose Life. I'm Pastor Chuck. I have the joy, the honor, and the privilege to introduce you ministry partners that are making a difference. Overcomers TV is based on 1 John 5:4. It says, whoever is born of God overcomes, and this is the second half of that verse. And this is the victory that has overcome the world, our faith. So it's usually by faith that a woman chooses life. And we're super excited that there are lots of folks that are wanting to help women choose life. The show is based on also John 14:6. After 3.5 years with his disciples, he's getting ready to go to the cross the next morning. Thursday night after the Last Supper, Jesus said, I'm going to the Father. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. At my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I wouldn't tell you. I would tell you, but I'm going to go and prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I'm going to come back and receive you to myself. And that's exactly what Jesus did. And they said, hey, show us the way. And he says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. So even right now, hello, come on. Wow. Okay. So even like right now, we're rebroadcasting these testimonies, and I wanted to share with you our website. So Overcomers TV, overcomers.tv will bring you to Overcomers TV Live, and under our shows, we have Answering the Call, Celebrate Recovery, and Choose Life. So all of this is episode 45, but episode 44, 43, 42, every week we have lots of pro-life ministry leaders talking about ways to choose life from Christian maternity homes. We have testimonies from Roland Warren from CareNet, also Jarrell Godsey from Heartbeat International, Valerie Hill from Real Options, in San Jose, California. Carolyn Bott from Sunlight Homes in Naples joins as well. And, Chris Slattery, EMC Frontline Pregnancy Centers in New York, also joins our show. So what I want to do is play a little bit of his documentary as well. And hope you guys are encouraged and inspired by this as well. So he's actually the reason why we started doing Choose Life as a show based on John 14:6. Jesus said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me.
He's an amazing man who has followed the Lord and followed this calling to be a voice for the voiceless. My organization has actually traded interns with him in the summertime. His come and work with ours come and work with his. The work he's done in New York City with pregnancy health centers is absolutely invaluable. It's so amazing. He's just somebody who you can look up to as a young person and say that that person gave their life for this cause.
Chris Slattery is a New Yorker's New Yorker, right? But with a smile, right? And a truly holy presence.
In my college years, I could say that I fell away from the faith and then got into advertising. And within a year of starting an advertising career in Manhattan, I met some serious, dedicated Christians changed my life. And then discovered the pro-life movement, and then got involved. And that involvement started in 1979. My first March for Life to overturn Roe versus Wade was in 1980. So I have been activist for life for over 40 years. And,
All right. So I thought I was playing their video, and it doesn't seem to be playing from here. But so yeah, we'll go ahead and show this. So this was the screen that I thought I was showing, but on Overcomers TV Choose Life, we have a bunch of previous episodes here, from 45 on down. We're also, if you're under Choose Life Overcomers TV, you'll see under the podcasts of all the podcast platforms that are out there: iHeart, Google, Spotify, Apple, all these podcast platforms. Because again, faith comes by hearing the Word of God. So if you need faith to choose life, you need faith that God's going to make a way. He's the baby maker. I always say he's the manufacturer, and he knows what he's doing. And he brings people into our life to help encourage one another. And of course, he does have a plan and a purpose for your life as well as the baby that's in the womb. And, it might just be a lack of faith that maybe a woman can't do that. So we have other people that come alongside, and, maybe their faith will lead the way, and they ride the coattails of someone else's faith until theirs kicks in. But never more do you see how God looks at us as a child than when you become parent. So there's a total paradigm shift there. But again, as far as the resources and shows, there's a lot of great testimonies available. And I did want to play a little bit of Chris's testimony here that we were playing, and let's see if that shows up.
He's an amazing man who has followed the Lord and followed this calling to be a voice for the voiceless. My organization has actually traded interns with him in the summertime. His come and work with ours go and work with his. The work he's done in New York City with the pregnancy help centers is absolutely invaluable. It's so amazing. He's just somebody who you can look up to as a young person and say that that person gave their life for this cause.
Chris Slattery is a New Yorker's New Yorker, right? But with a smile, right? And a truly holy person.
In my college years, I could say that I fell away from the faith and then got in.
there you have it. So there's our website, and we're super excited that Chris Slattery is one of our partners as well.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm
And
excited to announce my new
Mike is
product,
our
My
sponsor
Coffee.
for
It's
Overcomers
the
TV.
best tasting coffee ever. It starts with the beans that are grown in Honduras, which has the perfect climate for growing coffee plants, producing the best beans ever. Each batch is tested to meet the very highest industry standards, and all the production's done right here in the USA. You get them ground whole bean or in single serve coffee pods. Plus, it's certified organic and non-GMO. It's like you're getting that small batch specialty coffee delivered monthly right to your front door. So go to mystore.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to save 50% on your My Coffee subscription. Not only that, when you sign up today, you're going to get a Go Anywhere My Pillow absolutely free. You can cancel anytime and keep the Go Anywhere My Pillow as my gift to you. Thanks for supporting my new platform for USA entrepreneurs, mystore.com.
In 1953, Jack Drake set up a borrowed tent on donated land just west of the Navajo Nation. There, Four Corners Home for Children was born. Since then, over 2,000 children have passed through our doors, and there is always room for more. Our House of Hope offers shelter to children in crisis. The House of Faith is a long-term home where children can grow and thrive. Our House of Grace provides life skills training to older teenagers as they work toward.
Well, there you go. Those are some of the segments that we're playing, and also we partnered with Preborn as well. And I wanted to kind of share this as well.
Tragically, and all too often, a young mother in an unplanned pregnancy is in crisis. Pressured from others and without the support of the father of the baby, she feels alone, compelled into making a heartbreaking decision she will regret her whole life. But she is not alone. You can be there for her by giving a life-changing ultrasound through Preborn. Seeing her baby on ultrasound is a game changer, doubling the chances she will choose life from 40% to 80%. For only $28 a month, less than $1 a day, you can show a mom her baby on ultrasound. Your love can save a preborn baby and give a lifetime of joy. Give your tax-deductible gift today. Call 855-601-BABY or donate securely at prebornamerica.org.
So they're also part of our ministry partners as well. And again, super excited about Mike Lindell helping support Overcomers TV. I know he's been taking a lot of shots because he stands up for truth. And maybe not a lot of people know this, but he helped fund the Unplanned movie. I think he threw $1 million towards it at the end when they were running short on the way to Israel. He just wired the $1 million to help finish the movie. And he wound up doing a cameo at the end where Planned Parenthood was able to. They bought the Planned Parenthood building. 40 Days for Life did, and they were able to knock down the Planned Parenthood sign with a bulldozer. So Mike got a chance to play the cameo on that. But it's it takes a lot of people to help people. And along the bottom, you'll see some of our partners, EMC Frontline Pregnancy Centers. Chris and some of his team answer those calls to make sure they can set an appointment, 718-401-9400, emcfrontline.org. And then we have Real Options. They're in San Jose. They got 5 clinics, 408-229-9836, friendsofrealoption.net. And we have Sunlight Home in Naples, Florida with Carolyn Bott, 239-352-0251. She's the president of the board there. Life Equick with Raul Reyes, 719-459-5222. He's been on our show quite a bit. And, what I wanted to show too was on our website, we have all these great resources where different shows, different segments. Again, this is episode 45. And here's some of the segments from EMC Frontline Pregnancy Centers. If you want to watch those again, some of the entire interviews that we did when we were in New York last summer. God had us there 2 days after Roe v. Wade was overturned, Real Options with Valerie Hill. She's been a great support and on most of our broadcasts, but she's on vacation this week. So here's kind of our show with her. Hey, thanks for watching another episode of Answering a Call. I'm Pastor Chuck Reese, your show host and executive producer. This is a series all about evangelism and discipleship, and we're highlighting ministries that are working all around the world that are serious about doing just that. Our next story comes from San Jose, California. We're visiting Real Options, and with me is the CEO, Valerie Hill. Valerie, thank you so much for letting us spend time in your home and getting the entire interview here.
You're very welcome. It's so nice to have you here.
I love the name Real Options, and there's a heart behind that. It's very intentional. Talk about that.
Well, women have options, and we want women to have real options. We want them to have a safe place, and we want them to feel that they can come in, they can say anything they need to say, and get full information. I really am a strong believer that women deserve better than abortion, and they deserve full information. And part of that is a consultation where they're not being coerced, they're not being judged, but they are being listened to. And if they choose to have an abortion, we're there for them.
And as Christians, I know we're supposed to be discerning right from wrong, but we have that little fine line that we cross, and we start
Well?
It's positive. We're having a fetus.
Having a fetus?
We're having a fetus.
And here we are.
Would you look at that?
Hi, fetus.
Hey, got names yet?
For the fetus? We've got a few we like.
Focus on the Family would like to remind you that no matter where you are on your pregnancy journey,
It's almost here. Keep pushing. Your fetus is doing great.
call it what you want. But the truth does not change.
You want to feel the fetus kick?
It's a baby.
It's still a baby.